Hiya and welcome. Thank you for joining me. This little sequence is going to help take away, well it does for me, tension and stress around the shoulder blades into the neck. So we will start the practice by lying down, taking a moment just to settle and give up the weight of the body to the earth. But we're going to start initially on a little bit of a stretch, just a tiny one, to the top and the bottom of the spinal column. So if you think about where the shoulders are placed upon the back of the body, tension there, so you imagine like a bag screwing into the middle, it's going to bring tension from the top and the back of the spine as well. So we want to give a little bit of ease into the top, bottom of the spine, the neck, the pelvis, and then hopefully there'll be a little bit more space for those shoulder blades to soften and surrender and to find some juiciness again. So you will need a pillow or a cushion or a rolled up blanket that's quite wide, because you're going to be putting the side of your head down and then you'll need that support for the back of your head. So a cushion or a pillow or a rolled up blanket. So if you're going for a blanket, it would be something like that. So front of your face is at the front of the blanket and you've got space behind you. So if you need to run off and do that, grab something, put me on pause and come back. So when you're ready, bring yourself down to lying. As you come to lie, have your knees bent, feet on the floor. So take a moment to feel the shoulder blades dropping down to the earth. And particularly that space between the two shoulder blades. Would the back of your neck like to lengthen a little bit more? Can you feel the weight of the back of the hands upon the floor? Then how does it feel to let one heel lengthen away? That foot to fall out. And then the same to happen to the other side. If that doesn't feel good for your back, then rebend your knees, place your feet back upon the floor. Let's take a moment to settle. To feel the earth coming up to meet the body. Giving permission for the body to soften, to let go. Nothing more to do. Time to just be. Be with the breath that flows in and out of nose. Can you follow the out breath as it journeys to a place on the horizon? The in breath as it returns to eyebrow centre. As you pay attention to the breath, Do you notice its texture becoming a little bit more soft around the edges? And come and bend one knee at a time, sliding heels towards bum so feet can rest flat upon the floor. Make a little basket with your hand for your skull, your head to rest in. Interlink your hands, place them underneath your skull and draw your elbows towards the sky. Let your head be heavy within your hand. And with a sense of a heavy head, let your elbows come a little closer towards knees. Chin curling towards chest. Release head back down. Welcome a breath in to prepare. Breathe out, head is heavy, chin nods to the chest, elbows come a little closer to knees. Breathing in, hands come back to the floor, returning the head back down. Do this 3 more times. Out breath as you lift. In breath, return to start. Twice more. You're not coming up as high as a crunchie. This is all for the back of the neck. Head is heavy. Releasing hand, head to floor, and invite your head to turn a couple of times each way. And then lifting feet away from floor so knees come over the belly. Hands come to cup the kneecaps, fingers pointing towards toes. Ease your knees closer to your chest and then push your knees back over the hips. Breathe out as your knees come towards the chest. Breathe in, the belly expands. You might feel your belly pushing against the thighs to take those knees back over hips. Out breath, knees to chest. In breath, knees back over the hips. Continue. Twice more. Last time you hug those knees in, take hold of them a little bit more firmly. Give your body a rock from side to side. Let the floor massage your back. You're going to come and lie on either side of body, so the side of the body that faces towards your camera, towards whatever device you're watching this video on. So taking your cushion, taking your pillow, whatever you need, and come and pop it on the floor. So you're facing towards the device that you're watching me on. I'm just going to try and put this a little more towards the floor. There we go. Maybe if I lower that, that might be better. I hope you can see this. So we're going to lie with, if you've got any rocks on, take your rings off. So you're going to lie on the side of your body. Again, hands interlinked with your head between your arms. I'm hoping you can see this. Knees are bent, so knees are stacked, hips are stacked. Think about your bum being pretty much in line with your shoulders. So if your head and your pelvis, the lower back, your bum were against a wall, you'd be laid in a straight line. And then head comes between your hands. So your head, maybe the top of your shoulder, are resting on that cushion, that pillow. And remember, you want space behind you so you can roll your head. So you might want to test that out first. Can you roll your head and it be caught by whatever is supporting you? So again, interlink your hands behind your head. Hands. On the back of the head, head between arms. Knees together, pelvis stable. Simply top arm, top elbow. Lift that top elbow. That's all towards the sky. Feel your armpit open and draw the elbow back down. Breathing in, lifting through the elbow. You might feel a stretch through the pec, the side of the chest. Breathing out as the elbow comes back down. Twice more. So same kind of thing, but now your top arm and face will stay glued together. The bottom arm stays exactly where it is. Top arm and face are glued. So as you lift the top elbow towards the sky, your face goes along for the ride. So the backs of your hands come onto your cushion or onto your support as you roll onto the back of the head or towards the back of the head. So breathing in, allow that roll so your hands are heavy into your cushion. Breathing out as your bottom side of face comes back onto that bottom arm. Breathing in, you lift the top elbow, the face goes for the ride. Knees stay glued. Breathing out as your elbow comes back down towards the other. Remember to keep your knees glued together. Breathing in, lift that top elbow. Breathing out as the elbow comes back to meet the other. Twice more. Actually do it once more. Well done. So your hands stay in contact with the cushion. So you roll the back of the head heavy in the hands. This time, your face stays sandwiched between arms. So your face is glued to both arms as both elbows go towards the sky. So they might not go exactly facing to the sky, just towards the sky.
Head stays heavy in hands. Your pillow or blanket support the weight of the hands and head. So you do not lift the head. You roll it in your hands on your support. So both elbows lead the practice. Breathing in to prepare. Breathing out. With the next in-breath, both elbows towards the sky. And breathing out back to your start position. Remember, knees stay glued 5 more times, slowly. When practice is complete, release your hands from behind your head and take a moment to roll back upon the back of the body. Let your arms come out wide to the side. And then float those arms back alongside body. Invite some arm circles, so lift your arms up towards the sky, the backs of the hands to the earth behind you, nice bent elbows so you can sweep the backs of the hands on or close to the floor. So breathing in, float your arms up towards the sky, to the ground behind you, or nearly to the ground, elbows are bent. Breathe out as you sweep those arms in circles. And the next time the arms come alongside the body, can you reverse direction? So it's a semicircle with each arm. Maybe imagine you're drawing a rainbow with your fingertips. So then you pick the hands back up to the sky and down alongside the body. So breathe in as you sweep the fingernails over the floor till they come to that space behind your head. And breathing out as you lift your hands up to the sky, replace them alongside your body. One more time. Take a moment to just be. Shoulders melting. And then you're going to turn the other way to repeat the practice. So interlink your hands back behind your head and then roll yourself onto the other side of your body. Remember, your cushion wants to be behind to support your head as you roll. Knees are stacked. Sense that your bum and the back of your head are in a straight line. First round is bottom arm stays still in contact with your support. Only the top elbow lifts, your head stays still as well. So breathe in, take your top elbow towards the sky, feel that space in the armpit opening wide. Breathing out as your elbow comes back down towards the other. 3 more times. Second stage of the practice is for your top arm to be glued to your face, so your nose rolls towards the sky as your elbow goes to greet it. So bottom arm stays still. Remember, your cushion supports the hands. Your hands do not lift the head. So breathing in as you roll onto the back of your hands, your elbow towards sky. Uppermost cheek stays glued to that uppermost arm. Breathe out as you return back to centre. 6 times in total. And then the final stage is for your head to be glued between your arms. Both elbows go to meet the sky. So breathing in, roll your head ahead. Remember, elbows just towards sky. They don't have to go all the way up. But knees stay glued as best as they can. Breathe out as you return to start. 6 times. How slowly can you roll your elbows towards the sky? And return to start position. So you might wish to explore doing the practice not with the length of the breath, so you can work more slowly. When practice is complete, release your arms and come again to lie on the back of the body. So if time is short and you just wanted to get into your shoulder blades, you can complete the practice here. But otherwise, I'm going to go a little bit more into the sides of the neck and work with some neck stretches. So to bring yourself up, you can either roll onto the side or pop your hands underneath your pelvis like I have done and rock yourself up to sitting. So sitting comfortably, so that might be kneeling, sitting on your heels or with cushions underneath your bum or a blanket between your heels on your bum. Or you might prefer to sit cross-legged. So let me just get my things that help me to sit cross-legged. And I'll turn towards you. So either come into that pose of Vajrasana where you sit on your heels, or sitting in cross-legged, or popping yourself up on a chair. Maybe give your shoulders a little circle. You might hear the crunching of mine. So as they start to warm, think about shoulders coming all the way to the ears. You squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. You drop your shoulders as far away from the ears as you can. You bring them around the front of the body to really exaggerate that movement. And, let your elbows join in as well. Remember, motion is lotion. Lubricate the body. Change direction. Expansive circles. So chest open, shoulder blades squeeze, shoulders up to ears, in front and down the back of the body. Couple more. And then easing back to stillness. So let's think about bringing some length into the sides of the neck. Bring your right ear down towards your right shoulder. You might push your palm towards the floor with a long arm, as if you're pushing something into the air. Release that left hand. Head comes back to centre. Left ear comes towards left shoulder. So you lengthen the right side of the neck. So again, you might want to push your right hand down towards the floor. So you flex the wrist as if you're pushing something into the earth. So that increases the stretch up the side of the neck. But if there's anything nervy going off through your arms, then bend your elbow. Repop right hand to thigh, head back to centre. Have a little look over your right shoulder. To centre, little look over your left shoulder. Back to centre. So we're going to do a practice now where you push your hand into your face and your face into your hand, and just this pressure helps to release the neck on the other side. So initially, look over your right shoulder and notice what point can you see the furthest. So try to keep your chest still, so you're looking over the shoulder to see how far you can see around, and then come back to centre. So remember that point in your mind. Bring your right hand up onto the right side of your face. Push your face into your hand and your hand back into your face without going anywhere. I know it doesn't look pretty, but push your face into your hand into your face. Keep pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of the effort. Move your right hand a little further away, so you've got to turn your face ever so slightly into the hand. So hand and face come and meet each other again. Push your face into your hand into your face. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of the effort. Take your hand a little further away. So again, you need to turn your head a little bit more. Bring your hand back to your head.
Push your face, your head into your hand back into your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of the effort. Keep your hand and your face there because you're going to do that again. Again, push your face into your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Let go of the effort. Use your hand to bring your face back to centre. Release your hand down. And then turn your head and see how much more you can see behind your shoulder. Wow, magic. So let's try the other side. Have a look over your left shoulder. Try not to move your chest. How far can you see behind your shoulder? Notice that point. Bring your head back to centre. So left hand, left side of face, best mates. Push your face into your hand back into your face into your hand back into your face. Keep pushing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of the effort. Take your left hand a little, just a couple of millimetres away from your face. Turn your face so it comes back into contact with your hand. Push hand into face, face into hand into face, face into hand. Keep pushing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of the effort. Take your hand a fraction away. So you turn your head a little bit more. Push your face into your hand into your face. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go of the effort. Keep your hand and face where they are. You're going to put that pressure back into each other. So again, push your face into your hand into your face. Keep pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Let go of the effort. Use your hand to bring your face back to centre. Release your hand down. Turn your head. Oh, hopefully that feels a lot easier. Beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there with you. But if you want to continue to do some shoulder circles a little bit more, neck stretches, chin down, chin up, you can always repeat that practice again. Please do. So thank you, Harry on TapSat. Thank you for joining me. I hope your shoulders feel better. Any requests? Send me a little message. Bye for now.